on the Switch by the amazing AggytheAron.
Hello everyone, I am Aggie, and I'm here to run the incredible GRIS. Any percent no major glitches run. Would you like to introduce yourself, Kat?
Sure thing. Hello everybody, my name is KatLink, and I'll be doing commentary for this wonderful, beautiful run. I never played this game, never speedrun this game, but I am excited to fill you on the wonderful world of it. I've learned so much of it, I'm excited. So best of luck, Aggie, you got this.
So we'll get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So welcome to the wonderful world of GRIS. This game was initially released in 2018 on both Switch and PC by Nomada Studio, based out of Barcelona. So GRIS, as a word, means grey in Spanish, but it also means grey in French. And this game was published by Devolver Digital. The wonderful watercolors that we'll be seeing throughout the entirety of this run is done by Conrad Rose, an incredible artist. And we have our fantastic music by Violinist. The premise of what GRIS is going through the emotions of grief, and each of these colors is represented, or each of these emotions is represented by a color. Gray for denial, red for anger, green for bargaining, blue for depression, and yellow for acceptance. And as we go through, more and more of the colors will be restored to the world.
And there's a lot of symbolic things that you will see throughout each stage of grief. Denial will be a lot of black and white. And like Aggie said, anger is red, and then also just the surroundings are just truly symbolic to those stages. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, so much going on. And everything is told to you just through what you see and what you hear. So there's no dialogue per se. Mm-hmm. And right now, we don't have any power-ups or abilities, we just can walk. I find it really interesting is that you can still lose time here. So if you try to jump in any way, shape or form, you just slump back to the ground.
Yeah.
And you can try to sing or anything like that, nothing will happen because we can't do any of those things yet.
And you can actually go backwards on this stage if you so wanted to. That is a thing you can do, which is often tied to denial, the unwillingness to acknowledge the need to move on and move forward, and dwelling on old memories and what have it. But instead, we're going to jump like a kangaroo and go forward.
Yep. You'll notice that we're going to be jumping a metric ton throughout the rest of this run. So the main reason for it is, well, it's faster. On flat ground, it's 3% faster. And so, but on slopes like this one here, it's significantly faster just to do single jumps. Because running up slopes is incredibly slow, about 2.3 arbitrary speed units.
classic bunny hopping.
Yeah. And for compared to flat ground, single jumps are 3.3 arbitrary speed units compared to 3.2 arbitrary speed units. You have no idea what speed units they use for the game. It's just numbers and such. So we're going to come up to our first cutscene and these things called stars. So we're going to jump into cutscenes as much as possible, because otherwise GRIS just walks incredibly slowly up to the point where the cutscene happens. Every time we jump into a cutscene, it saves about 1 to 2 seconds. Pretty good. So over the course of a run, it saves quite a bit of time.
You can't say no to that.
And so the star indeed. So the star we just collected is basically one of the main sources of progression, since they're required to pick up power-ups, or what we're about to see, bridges, if you don't have enough quite yet. So you need to find another one. And so we're about to come up to the first quote-unquote boss fight of the game. Stairs.
Oh, stairs.
There's going to be a lot of stairs in this game.
It's getting our cardio in.
Yeah. GRIS needs a cardio.
Yeah.
I do have a quick update for the Sheepo bonus whenever you have the chance.
Yeah, go for it. But
We've hit the 2,000 marker for that Sheepo bonus any percent run. We're at $2,140 now out of the $2,500 needed. So we're so close to getting that bonus run. Keep those donations coming in. Thank you so much, everyone.
Let's get it.
Nice.
More content.
Exactly.
Yeah, cool. So now we're right near the end of the first area of the game now, as we're going to enter the hand. One thing that you might notice throughout is whenever we finish an area, we're always going to finish in a hand, and that will just continue to build and build until we have a complete statue.
It's kind of like a friendly hand helping to bring you back to reality as GRIS brings more color into the world. As you can see, the red exploding out of her, which is a great representation of anger. Which we'll be diving into anger in a moment with some dust storms.
Yeah. And we're also coming up to where we deposit our first lot of stars into the sky, and also our first bit of hard-coded RNG.
Let's go!
Yeah. Yo, RNG, let's go. For some reason, not one I can understand, but it sure is a choice. The amount of time it takes in the path that the stars deposit into the sky is entirely random. And so at this point in the game, you can lose upwards of 0.5 seconds every single time you deposit stars into the sky.
Oh my.
It's something nobody except people going for world record attempts and IO world records would ever notice. But because the amount of time that is gained or lost is so small, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
At least.
And so now we are descending down into the realm of anger. Very, very long slope.
Whee!
We also have all of this incredible watercolor as the sun rises from behind.
And the use of watercolors in this game are just, as someone who loves art, is just gorgeous. It blends all so well together.
Yeah. And now we have our second quote-unquote boss fight with more stairs.
Not the stairs.
The stairs that
They just keep
making us do
got
cardio.
Amazing donations anytime that you have some time, Aggie.
Okay, no worries. So now we're coming up to. Can anyone remind me what the name of this game is again? I kind of forgot. It's like girls. Yeah, definitely
definitely
girls,
girls.
right?
Hands
Definitely.
down. Oh,
Yeah. There, it's GRIS.
Or is it-
Oh,
or is
how
it
could I
GRIS?
forget?
or GRIS. Oh.
No, yeah, I definitely think it's GRIS.
Okay. Glad we could establish that.
Yeah. So very much in the artsy indie game kind of way. GRIS just so kindly reminds us what the name of the game is about 10 minutes in. It's very kind like that. So now we've got some time for a couple of dinners.
Definitely. I have a $100 donation from It's Butters saying, I started running this game at a low point in my life. It helped me get through those times. Being part of such an accepting community and getting to know Aggie, Tass, Skylar, and everyone else that runs this game has been amazing. Watch out for the bird. Trans rights. Good luck in the run, Aggie.
Aw,
Thanks, Butters.
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
We also have $10 from Umbra161 saying, let's go, Aggie. You're awesome. Your commentator is pretty cool, too. Go team.
Thanks, Umbra.
And then we're really close to getting that Sheepo bonus any percent run met. We're at $2,390 out of $2,500 needed. I know we can make it there, so everyone, we're so close. Let's get that run.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, so this is now the sandstorm section. For quite a long while throughout this run's history, we've had absolutely no way of being able to skip cycles. But the wonderful Skylar figured out a skip, which we dubbed the Skylar Shimmy, to be able to skip one of the cycles. I tried practicing it earlier, but couldn't quite do it. But it's going to be coming up real shortly.
Yeah, this game does have a lot of jump timing for certain things, so sometimes it can be a little rough to get the timing down. And hopefully we can get it. Oh,
Yeah, this is going to be rough.
I got some more donations if you got time.
Yeah, we've got time for a couple of dinners.
Sure. We have $25 from Anonymous saying, let's get that bonus game incentive met. $10 from Ludane. We've got to get that Sheepo incentive. Let's grease those skids. And we're so close. We're under $100 left now for that Sheepo bonus any percent run. We're almost there. Let's go.
Okay, I didn't quite get it.
that's okay.
But the idea is I was meant to jump into that sandstorm and with precise jumps, basically make it further across to the left here. Hypothetically, that would skip our cycle coming up. But because I didn't quite get the skip, it means that I won't get the 13 to 15 second time save. But it's okay. We can still keep going.
Move forward.
Yeah. Okay, so with the sandstorm skip, we utilize the momentum that you would get from the sandstorm just to make sure we can jump further. And when we're in Powell's Moving Castle, or what I like to call them anyway, we end up getting up to the top here before the next cycle triggers, basically skipping the cycle. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, I got a memento. Oh, that memento would be good luck.
There you go.
I promise.
It's a beacon of light, beacon of hope.
Yes.
All right. So this area.
So I've noticed that people have been talking about the pronunciation of GRIS. Yeah, it's not pronounced degree, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever, because the game studio, Nomada Studios, is from Spain.
Yeah. So in Spanish, it is Greece. If you were to pronounce it in French, it'd be gris. And then for a lot of people, they would usually pronounce this game as GRIS. But yeah, it is Greece.
However you pronounce it, it doesn't really alter things that much because they mean the same thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to get our first power-up of the game. From here on out, when we get 2 spells, we're going to also get a power-up afterwards. And in this case, it's heavy, where we become incredibly thick.
You become box.
And heavy.
Yeah.
Yes, we become big box. And so the sandstorm that occurs directly afterwards is basically a tutorial of how to use it. And it's basically 12 and a half step from when you heavy and when you can release heavy. But we're also going to have a little bit of a temper tantrum and break a few things.
And so your instinct with heavy is to smash things, and in smashing things, you end up going into a very deep and dark cavern, kind of like into the realm of the reflection of oneself, I suppose you could say. It's a very interesting transition, and you can see the reflection of yourself is surrounded by birds or butterflies, whichever you choose to pick it as.
And don't worry, we definitely won't be seeing these birds later.
No,
definitely
not. We're safe, right?
Yeah, we're definitely
The
safe.
darkness won't get us,
See,
right?
look, those birds even helped us up.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And now we have entered the second part of anger. Everything that we're going to see from here on out is on 6 second cycles, whether or not they're universal or that we induce them ourselves. And so this is definitely the hardest trick in the game. Yeah, got it.
Ooh, let's go!
Nah. But first try, let's
We
go.
love a first try moment.
Yeah, so that first cycle windmill, is, from what I found, very much something new runners have trouble with, just because movement can be tricky for some at first. And because movement is very much, can be precise at times. Here is one of the rock friends that is also RNG. So where that little rock friend is, and be like further to the left, further to the right. We want them further to the right. That was close.
That was good, though.
That was way too close for comfort.
Yes.
And now we're on to collecting all the stars in this area in order to progress. Would you mind talking a bit about the lore of this area?
Yeah, so a lot of this area here is kind of, you see a lot of the clocks, you hear a lot of ticking and the sounds of the footsteps, just very reminiscent of clocks and how the world moves like clockwork. And you may still struggle to move forward and the world around you continues to move and turn. So even though it may seem like you can't go anywhere, or you're struggling to move forward, there's usually a way through while using your heavy attack to press forward in a way, or using your anger to press forward in a way. It's hard to explain exactly. This, yeah.
I have a quick update on the Sheepbow incentive if you guys have time.
Sure.
We just met our Sheepbow bonus any percent run, so great job. We hit the $2,500 needed for that run. So thank you so much, donators. $2,500. We raised that for Malala Fund, which is just an amazing cause. Our next milestone that we have is $100,000, and we can unlock that Toho 7 perfect cherry blossom run at the end of the day today. So make sure to get those donations in. We're working for that $100,000 goal. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get the 100K for Toho Perfect Cherry Blossom. Such an amazing game.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Now we have our rock friend. Yeah. Oh no.
Come back, rock friend.
Come back.
So you're going to be encountering a few rock creatures. This one specifically we smash him, almost like smashing old bonds, or maybe clashing with friends. And when you do, the creature within the rock will find a bigger rock. We can't hurt him in this rock, almost like it's protecting itself or rejecting your anger in a way, not to let you hurt them and stuff. So instead, we're going to go find another way.
Yeah. Go and find another way up. Maybe ride a balloon. Or race a balloon in this instance.
I like balloons.
Balloons are awesome. Ooh, perfect. So, what you just saw there was an instant heavy. Basically, when GRIS's heavy animation gets stuck gets stuck in a plane or a slope, the game will just kind of instantly have the animation happen. The game doesn't like having things stuck in other things. I don't quite understand why. But yeah, every time that occurs, it saves about 2/3 of a second, which is very good. And over the course of the run, saves quite a bit of time. And I'm quite surprised that I somehow made it back in time for that cycle.
Yeah, we take those.
And now we have Ferris wheel. Big Ferris wheel. Because we can't really go anywhere right now. So we have to possibly make things move again.
Gotta make the world turn again.
Yeah.
And by doing so, we find a little hole on the very, very top of the Ferris wheel and use heavy to bring ourselves all the way through to be enough heavy to put pressure on this plate. And then, there we go. We're moving again. Look at that.
Yeah. And we're almost at the end of the section of anger.
Yeah. Bring ourselves into bargaining very shortly. Which stage would you say is your favorite in the entire game?
So I would say my favorite area of the game has to be acceptance.
It's very pretty.
Because it's pretty, but also it brings everything together in terms of movement, all the tech that you've been using, and it's an incredibly technical section with the amount of micro optimizations there are. All the micro optimizations that save bits of time, but they all add up. And now we have
Green.
green.
Yes. Now we're in the beginning stage of bargaining. Kind of taking you back to a place you're familiar with, but instead of, it being all red, it's now got some green to it. A little bit of life.
Yeah, a little bit of life returning to the world. Slowly but surely.
Maybe we'll get a new friend.
Friends? I love friends.
I love friends too.
So you might see a pot there. There's a little bit of division in the community of whether we break it now or whether we break it after we come back or before we go to acceptance. See, me, I am a staunch Team Yellow supporter. But we have others in the community like Tass, who are staunch Team Green enthusiasts.
Smash now. Wait, no, smash later.
But nah, it's all in good fun.
We love a little fun here.
Yeah, because in reality, it doesn't save or lose any time at all if you break it now or break it later. Just a lot of a lot of fun in the community.
Yeah.
One thing that's incredible, one thing that is really good about this game, everything is a singular map. So, but what's happening right now is we're traveling over denial to get to bargaining. There's a little bit of teleportation magic involved because otherwise we'd be jumping for a very long time, but it's still all one map.
It's actually quite impressive how everything just ties together. When you zoom out at the map, it's like, whoa, you just wouldn't expect it to be all connected, but here it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's such a wonderful area. Friends.
They're so cute.
Yeah. Those little friends were very much inspired from Spirited Away.
It's very, very telling. But accepted.
Yeah. So good. And so now we get introduced to these disappearing trees. These trees, on average, are about a 3-second cycle. There's a couple that don't follow this, really, but we're not going to be seeing those. And macaroni.
It's such a cute little cubic friend.
So our cubey friend.
Exactly.
And that's so something you might notice is there's all sorts of shades of red, gray, green throughout this entire area, and it's kind of telling us that grief isn't really set stages, but more fluid and ever changing in how it works, because nobody ever has the same way of going through grief as someone else.
And it's a lot of ups and downs as well.
Ups, downs.
Going back and forward.
And ever-changing emotions, where any singular emotion is never felt by itself. It's always more complicated than that.
So here we're going to be helping Macaroni get some apples. It's like a very symbolic of bargaining. Help one to possibly help yourself in some way.
Yeah. With Macaroni, this is the second part of hard-coded RNG in this game. So, whenever Macaroni picks up an apple, there's a sound cue of when a Macaroni starts eating the apple. It can take upwards of a second for Macaroni to start eating the apple.
No, I don't want that apple.
And that is... Yeah, I want another apple.
Fine, I guess I'll eat this one.
Yeah, and so... Bass was the first person to discover that RNG existed. Because he would start losing about upwards of 2 seconds throughout this
Oh
split.
no.
And couldn't figure out why. And so ended up looking into the game code and finding that this thing is hard coded into the game. Which is surely a choice.
Surely.
Not one I would make, but I'm not a game developer.
I don't know anything about this, but I guess it's just here.
Yep. And now we've fed Macaroni enough apples. Macaroni is going to mimic our actions 1 second behind us. And so this is going to help us clear a path.
Yeah. So if you jump, Macaroni jumps. If you use heavy, Macaroni use heavy.
Yeah.
So we're going to be using that to essentially get through to a path of course, we first need to get there. Like so. And a few more other times here coming up.
Yeah.
Would you say this is a good point for donations?
Yeah, this is a good point for donors.
Awesome. We have some great donations coming in. $25 from Seaside. Just finished playing GRIS for the first time yesterday, and I was blown away by how pretty and fun it was. So cool to be able to catch this run. $50 from Carbon Copy. Wanted to donate during GRIS. Such an amazing game. Good luck to all the runners. $25 from Leechier. GRIS is such a pretty game, though in a run like this, it may not last long. Good luck to the runners, and good luck raising money for a good cause. We also do have a new incentive open for VVV. It's called Doing Things the Hard Way. It's if we reach $6,000 before that incentive closes, then our runner Metroid Crime is going to do a very difficult trick to get a very shiny trinket. And I've seen this trick. It does not look humanly possible, but somehow it is. So make sure to get your donations in for that incentive. And you can get a twofer for that one too, since we are working for that milestone $100,000 for that bonus game of Toho 7. So get your donations in. Thank you so much for helping out such an amazing cause, Malala Fund.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, VV is such an amazing game. I'd love to see that trick happen.
You heard it, folks. Get those donations in. All right. Well, now Macaroni left us. Where'd he go? Where'd the Macaroni go?
I don't know. Where'd he go?
Macaroni!
There he is. There they are. See, Macaroni was hiding something from us.
Thought you left us forever, Macaroni. I felt betrayed.
And now we have a star. A wonderful star giving us a gift from Macaroni.
Aww. How precious.
Yeah, but unfortunately we have to say goodbye to Macaroni forever.
Oh.
But Macaroni has found their home.
We helped them and they helped us. What a beautiful story of Macaroni. We will remember you, buddy.
And so, this part is probably one of my favorite puzzles of this game. might seem very counterintuitive for a speedrunner to like this, because every single time you jump, you'll see these trees change.
Yeah.
So it can be quite tricky. Especially if you're used to jumping everywhere.
Yeah, you're not allowed to jump on these platforms until you're ready.
Yep. It allows for some really neat optimizations.
It looks so cool. The animations are very, very well done.
Such an amazing job by the dev team.
Oh.
Oh, no, I didn't quite get it.
You'll get it. Oh. Come back here, block.
Yeah, I have
There
to
we
wait.
go.
That block was being so rude.
Yeah, what the heck? Now we get the ability to glide, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna
We get our ability to double jump. Right.
kind of like spreading your wings and being able to explore a little bit more of the world.
Yeah.
Hey, old B.
Oh, B.
Old B.
But I don't wanna.
Okay, I guess you can not.
It's really interesting, is the game will just continually hold up the pop-up using a new ability until you use it. It's a hey.
Hey, listen.
You use the thing. hey, listen.
Use it. Oh, more stairs.
Damn, I didn't know Navi managed to get their way into GRIS.
Yeah, she's the beacon of lights. Slowly creeping her way in at every game.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So coming up we have something called double fast trees. Ideally anyway. And so these birds, RNG, their placement is random, and they didn't get the good pattern. Oh no. And another thing about those birds, the hitbox is static. However, the birds move in such a weird way that they don't always align with the hitbox.
Oh, that's funky.
That's not. Yeah. That's not gonna work.
Oh. There we go. Made it. Oh, what a...
They're going further up. Ascending.
Going further and further up.
Lots of birds here.
Well, surely that means good things, right?
Yeah, that's definitely going to mean good things.
Okay.
I'm definitely not going to get scared away by a big, massive bird or
Oh,
anything.
no, of course not.
No.
That would never happen.
No big birds
No.
have ever been spotted in this video game.
Not a one.
Nope.
I love the progression of the statues as the game continues as well is really nice. Like the ones in this building here, it's almost like they're stepping down off the platform and kind of like urging GRIS to kind of move forward and keep her head high. But of course, the darkness makes its way back into GRIS's life and kind of pushes her back a bit. But she's not gonna let that stop her.
I gotta run.
Gotta go.
Gotta go speedy fast.
So the many small birds will turn into the big bird here, and the big bird will kind of just do a lot of squawking to try to hold you back a little bit. but heavy, thankfully, like the sandstorm, will stop you from moving backwards, which is pretty nice.
Here's a little bit of this fun. You're meant to go all the way into the center of that platform, but you can make it so the bird screams at you slightly beforehand. It doesn't really save any time, it just looks cool.
Swag strats.
Swag strats, best strats.
We're almost at the top, right? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We didn't escape. Oh no. It's back. Run!
Cool. So we're coming up to a trick called Bird Blow. For the longest time, the trick was incredibly precise and quite difficult, and saves about 3 seconds. But thanks to a blindfolded runner in our community called Saver, we have the trick is now incredibly easy and still saves 3 seconds. First try.
Nice. Good job. Getting the heck out of here.
Yeah. Meanie bird.
Stop being so mean, bird. I just want to get to the top.
He didn't do anything wrong to you. Just despite, heavying and having a temper tantrum earlier.
We did a little smashing earlier. Please forgive us.
And see, look, now we're friends with the bird.
Are we?
Are we?
Are we though? I don't know.
Oh no. Oh no. Bird doesn't like sound. No. Sad.
Oh. Making our way to the top here. It's getting a little bit more.
Making our way to the top.
Making it.
For our first actual boss fight of the game.
Yeah. And it's a little bit more red up here. Where'd the green go?
I guess we lost our bargaining paper with the bird.
I guess so. Well, hello, bird. So the bird really does not like sounds at all. So I'm going to try to make the bird go away for a bit by ringing some bells.
Oh, technically we're not ringing the bells.
Technically.
So it's not our fault.
Thank you, bird, for scaring yourself.
And that is birthright.
Nice.
We did it. And now we have a mini boss directly after. Oh, stairs.
Ooh, not the stairs.
Dun, dun, dun.
Would you say now is a good time for donations?
Yeah.
Okay.
As we enter the hand. So basically half-built statue.
Yeah.
I have a great $125.01 donation from Interhermit. Thank you to Frost Fatales and AggytheAron specifically for running this game. My girlfriend played it through late last year while I started living with her, and we spent a lot of time exploring and bonding while completing it. She's glued to the screen right now watching it get beaten faster than we thought possible. I also have a lovely $25 from an Onyx Mouse. I haven't seen this game before, but it is absolutely mesmerizing to watch. I have no idea how this run is going to continue, so hopefully this poem, written during the anger section, is in line with what is to come. G. Grief descends into a pit of anger. R. Red creates emotions so intense. I. Into green and blue, then yellow chambers. S. Surely we will rise into acceptance. Thank you so much, Onyx Mouse.
Oh,
Thank you so much. That is an amazing
that was
poem.
so pretty. Thank you.
Pretty cute, just like chat.
Exactly. Now we're falling into a bout of depression, sorrow, a little bit of sadness. with the rain and the blues. But we keep moving.
Okay. So that little jump that you just saw out of the building, that's a completely blind jump and saves about 2 seconds if you get it.
Nice.
So that is awesome. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
So if you jump too late, you basically hit the side of the building. If you jump too soon, you jump into the side of the building. If you jump too late, you just go swimming. And we don't want to go swimming at this point because, well, swimming is incredibly slow. So slow it's quite literally the slowest form of movement in the game. I was about to say fastest for some reason.
It's okay. The swimming is pretty cool. I like the form that you take. It's almost like kind of like a manta ray.
Yeah. We'll see that bit later on. But right now, Grease only knows how to do doggy paddles. But that's okay.
She'll grow and learn. It's about the journey.
Yeah. Exactly. But in order to prevent us from being in the water as much as possible, that didn't work. They're going to just basically jump as soon as Grace's head is above water.
Whee!
Jump.
Woohoo! This part seems so satisfying.
So good. And now we're back at the hub world again.
More stairs.
Yeah, so many stairs.
So little time, so many stairs. Oh,
I just need to deposit more stars back into the
there's
world.
that tree again. More formations into the sky. Slowly building something.
And more RNG.
Yeah, more RNG. But we are slowly building something here. Not too sure what yet, but we're building something.
And now we are heading into the dark depths that is depression. And with this particular area, everything is up until the ice cavern, which you'll see in about 4.5 minutes, is dictated by 8-second cycles. So we have this thing called fastest cycle, which requires near perfect execution for the entirety of the 4.5 minute section leading up to it.
Oh my.
I am, however, not that good, so that's not going to happen.
You got this.
So that there was called a heavy dive skip. So we can heavy in such a way that we break the platform but don't fall all the way through it. Absolutely. It's great, so we don't have to dunk in the water. And it stays about 5 seconds overall.
Nice.
Yeah.
As we go deeper into the caverns, it's getting darker and darker and darker. First, we're going to do a little thing here. We go into the home menu, essentially, to make GRIS go real fast.
Oops. Oh, bugger, I accidentally did a major
Oopsie.
glitch. Oh.
It's ruined.
I guess I have to talk about it now.
I guess so.
Yeah, what a shame. Absolute major glitching in our no major glitches speedrun.
I can't believe you done
So,
that.
what we got... What... Damn, I need to go to glitch jail.
As you were saying?
So... yeah. So, what happens there is opening the home screen menu kind of just lags the game in such a way that we get a bunch of momentum. So in that case, we then have enough momentum just to go straight through that water without having to go all the way up to the top of the other building there. It looks really cool.
It's very nifty how it...
Probably saves a bunch of time.
Yeah, it's very nifty how that just works like that.
Yeah. There is at least a few games that I'm aware of that have a Switch suspend abuse shenanigans. Because, well, the Switch. The Switch is surely a video game console. It is definitely a great one, though. I love it so much. So now we are almost at... Yeah, we are almost at the ice cabin area.
Yeah, this cavern.
It is a very interesting set of puzzles. Yeah.
Yeah, this place really does go pretty deep. But the cavern here is kind of like using yourself to build upon yourself in a way to help yourself get to a higher platform. So you see Aggie freezing themselves and bringing them up a little bit higher so we can maybe reach that beacon or that star or orb or however you would like to call it. Cool. There we go.
That was scary.
Well done there.
Very nice. Now we can swim?
Okay. No, not yet. We don't have enough.
One day we'll be able to swim.
Yes. So coming up is... Right, so this particular little section has a trick that I'm not going to go for, but explain anyways. You see where the star is. You can place your heavy in such a way that you can clip through without having to open it up. It is basically a frame perfect heavy placement, and you have very, very little time to set it up. But overall, it saves about 5-6 seconds.
Nice.
The only person who goes for it and also found the trick is Skylar. Skylar also happens to be the world record holder, by the way. Now we have swim, which has become the fastest form of movement in the game from what was the slowest. Now you can go under the water.
And we're going even deeper now.
Thanks, guys.
Even deeper into the pits of darkness, chasing for your light. Come back here.
I'm back.
Come back over here. Stop running away. There we go.
One thing that's really cool with this water movement is if you flick 180 degrees from where you're going, you can reset it. So if you're doing a task, for instance, doing the flick back and immediately diving again would be the fastest form of movement. However, it may come as a shock to people watching, but not a task.
You're not?
So that isn't the.
Oh my god!
It's such a shame.
You had me fooled, honestly.
I thought it was Aggie the task.
Yeah, And so doing that technique is only really faster for when you're about to exit water or changing in a 90-odd degree direction like this.
So fast.
Yeah, it's just... Lots of speedy movement. Now's a good time for a donation, if you got any.
Sure thing, yeah. We have $6 from Adora Bibble saying, new incentive, yay! Does a little dance. And I will take the moment to give us an update on that VVV incentive. We're at $531 out of 6,000 needed, and the VVV run will be coming up on us sooner than you think. So make sure to get your donations in. Make sure to click apply incentive when you're doing so. Is the reminder, this is for the doing things the hard way incentive, where we are going to get Metroid Crime is going to do a very difficult trick that she doesn't need to do for the speed run, but she'll do it for the incentive in order to get a very shiny trinket. It's a very impressive trick. You definitely don't want to miss it. So make sure to get your donations in for that.
So what happened just there was water tower. That is very much not the intended way of doing it, but it's very impressive. And I love it so much.
Oh, sea turtle.
Yeah, turtle.
Turtle, come back.
What I was trying to go for, turtle, come back. What I was trying to go for there was like a cutscene quote unquote skip, but I didn't quite get it. So when you enter the turtle, you can kind of dash out before the cutscene starts, and that saves 3 seconds because the turtle doesn't have to wait for you to catch up.
Bye, turtle.
Hey, turtle, we'll miss you.
Ooh. Skin.
And now we're going to enter the statue hand, but this time we're going to go in through the butt.
Oh, there we go. The tailbone butt. Yep.
Yep. That doesn't look very structurally sound.
No, I wouldn't say so.
I'm very. Whichever engineer built this statue didn't do a very good job. There are many cracks everywhere.
There's a little bit more of some sealing or something. Some fill the cracks in a little bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a little bit of some.
And they need to get rid of cement.
Yeah, a little bit of cement. It's getting a little brighter. Maybe some hope.
Yeah. And now we've restored the color yellow to the world. But we're not anywhere close to the end yet.
Yet.
Arguably this is the start of acceptance, but we've still got a big backtrack to go.
Yes, we do have to go back into the water, I believe.
Yes. Oh no. We can't sing. What are we going to do? Everything is falling apart.
The darkness is trying to consume us. We must not let it.
Hello, darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, the darkness is now... Oh, not taking us yet. Bird?
Oh no, Barb is back.
Herb, how are you in the water?
No.
Wait a second.
Wait.
It's an eel. Oh no. Oh.
It's trying to eat.
Looks like you're in eel big trouble.
We're in eel big trouble right now.
Eel big trouble.
Oh no, we got bit. There. This is the second boss fight. I say boss fight in massive quotation marks, because in reality this is basically an auto-scroller. The only thing that we can really do is dash, and that saves about 7 seconds throughout the entire part of this section. But yeah.
Ooh. We gotta find a way out of here.
Oh no! What? Yeah. So many eels chasing us.
Oh no, it's getting dark.
They're gone. Oh my! We've
Where's
escaped.
the light? I'm scared of the dark.
Oh no! We have to find the
Where's
light.
the light? We must chase it.
Yeah. Right.
We need to find a way out of here. There's only one way out.
This part looks like just a lot of memorization, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
I basically memorized the amount of dashes I do for this, and that's about it.
I would get so lost in here.
When I first started running this game, I got so lost.
I can understand why. It's a little hard to see around here.
Yep. On a couple of occasions, I accidentally got the memento that's in this area too. And so we've escaped the hill, right?
Yeah.
We're
Totally.
free. Free? Oh no.
Run! Swim! Oh no, 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 no. You cannot eat me,
We gotta
darkness.
run. Darkness cannot eat me.
You will not,
I am not a tasty snack.
you will not consume me.
Go find somebody else. I am not the snack you are looking for.
Very persistent eel.
Oh no. This seal really wants to eat,
Whoa!
but it's not going to get there.
Turtle!
Turtle!
Turtle saves the
Let's
day.
go!
The most metal turtle.
Oh, thanks for saving us, Turtle. It was sure scary down there.
Yeah, turtle. Yeah, we did it. We're free.
Freedom! Thanks, Turtle. You're the greatest.
Turtle. Turtle is the best of friends.
Ooh.
And now we continue on our way back to the hub world. You can see that a lot more of the world has come back.
Yeah. Back into the ice caverns a little bit here.
Yeah.
So
Right above the ice cavern that we're at before.
Oh, nifty.
I've got some more very sweet donations coming in, so let me know whenever you have a chance.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. You can go for a couple of donations.
Sure thing. We have $5 from Smokey of the Sun. I'd never heard of GRIS before, but this game is gorgeous. The story is touching, and the combined commentary of Aggie and Kat is both heartwarming and cute. Thank you. Thank you so much for that donation. We also have $25 from Annie Just 3. I wanted to donate during one of my favorite games. Just hearing the music is so emotional, and I hope to play GRIS again soon. Thank you to all involved with this event, and here's to an energetic momentum heading into the weekend.
So coming up, we have a little trick that's called YOLO jump.
YOLO.
Let's see if we can get it. Oh, no, we didn't. So ideally, we would have gotten across to the platform without touching the light tree. But that didn't happen. So that trick was found by Tasselfoot entirely by accident during a friendly race that we had. Completely unexpected, and and completely scared Tass, senseless, because Tass thought he was going to fall to the fall and have to go all the way back up. But,
We do love.
it worked out. That trick's
We do love.
that trick saves 1 second, and that's all good. loses 15 if you fail. Oh, we're not back.
Oh.
Okay, I did not.
There we go.
There we go.
We do love accidental skip finding, though. That's usually the best ones. Take you by surprise. Oh, is it time to leave?
It's no, not quite.
Aw. One of these days.
The bridge doesn't make it all the way down.
Well, I guess we gotta keep moving forward.
Yep. And now's the time to break the pot.
Smash!
You get to smash.
Yes!
Smash.
Smash!
Okay. We can see a lot of this area has been built back, but it's not being built back in its entirety. So you still have to keep going.
Onward and upward. This area is probably my favorite area to say.
Yep. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite area as well. And now we're going to be introduced to these little fireflies that are going to light up the way. But they get scared whenever we heavy and disappear, taking the light with them.
No! Oh, it's so bright now.
They're bright. So
So
pretty.
pretty.
The colors are beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing some more magic and beauty in the world.
Oh, that didn't work.
Sometimes you gotta go down to go up. Oh, there you go. Try it again. Oh. There we go. Nice.
It saves absolutely no time. It just looks cool.
It does look very cool.
So those yellow birds, when you jump with them, they emit light, and the light lasts for an amount of time, which you can't dissipate in any way. So you kind of have to wait for it to disappear. But that doesn't really matter because we're not going for the memento that requires us to wait.
Don't gotta wait. Perfect.
And so this little area of water trees. So one thing I didn't talk about earlier is whenever you exit water with the water dash or swim, you retain the momentum bait. So you can use it to, skip over things and go super fast. Is absolutely one of my favorite things, and we're going to be using it later. Just for an incredibly satisfying movement section. Do you mind talking about a bit of the lore of this area? Yeah.
Sure. So it's kind of like an analysis in a way. How as you're chased by your demons and such, and you continue to chase the lights and the glimmers of hope, and you get into this area, it feels almost unreal. Like the world around you is, I guess, in a way. Oh, sorry. Let me. You don't see it as a real place, but the people around you are able to see the magic and beauty of the world. But slowly, as we continue forward, GRIS also starts to see a little bit more of the beauty and magic in the world as she goes on, and paths start to, they're not exactly visible to you as you go forward, but you just keep moving, even though you don't know where you're going. It's very, I don't know, this part I can relate to a lot. Never knowing where you're fully going, but just continuing to move forward and following any chance of hope. It's very beautiful. Sometimes you gotta change your
Yes.
worldview.
Mm.
Things get flipped upside down sometimes. You know, flip it right side out.
What do you mean? This is totally right side
Oh,
up.
sorry. Yes, of course, you're in Australia. It all makes sense now. Yeah, it's the use of just kind of needing to change, you know, how you see things sometimes. Sometimes you gotta flip your world upside down just to be able to get right back up again. It's very disorienting. And slowly things start to get more and more brighter. Chances of hope and moving forward with, you know, the loss of loved ones or, you know, the loss of friends in a way. Very, very touching. I'm trying not to cry through this game. Very emotional game.
It's hard. Do not cry percent.
Exactly.
Impossible.
A lot of this game doesn't exactly tell you what's going on. It's a lot of up to interpretation of, as everybody experiences things differently. Oh, another one of these.
Yep.
I'm kind of glad I can't hear the music right now. The music is very emotional. But I'm sure everybody watching at home, you can understand the music in this game is just makes you feel a lot of things.
Right now, this is one of, if not my favorite movement section of the game, because everything's just so fluid and dynamic, and I absolutely love it so much.
So floaty.
Yeah. And now we have our 2 stars. We're going to get our final power up.
Oh.
And can anyone guess what that is?
Hearing her voice when she first starts to sing again is so magical. And now she starts to see life and beauty again. And she regains her voice, and her joy and her happiness is slowly coming back.
Yeah. And the game is telling us to sing, damn it.
Just sing. Hold B and sing.
Just sing.
We want to hear that beautiful voice.
So here we can set up an instant heavy incredibly easily. So we have to sing to this well. So we sing in such a way that we are right on the edge. Dude,
Whoop.
just instant
Nice.
heavy. I need these books.
Come with me, birds. This section is just all sorts of all the colors we've encountered throughout the game, just slowly coming together.
Where am I going that?
Oh, try again.
I went the wrong way.
Just showing off more of the game.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. More concept. So we're coming up to Flower Room very soon. So the game expects you to flip upside down and, you know, sing to all the flowers.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that. We're only going to sing to half the flowers.
Oh,
Oh,
the poor other half.
Yeah, we're being mean. Yeah, we're being mean to the upside down half of the flowers. This is very much the easiest. I spoke
You're okay.
Yeah, normally that's fairly straightforward. Recently, there was a significantly harder strat found for that, where you open the leftmost flower and the left bottom flower only, but that's incredibly difficult, and it's been timed to be basically the same to save about the same amount of time as doing it the normal way that we just did then.
But far more risky, it sounds like.
It is incredibly risky. Yeah, but since that was found, I've been trying to find another strat, but skips having to open any of the big flowers entirely. Haven't been able to find anything yet. Because and one thing that's very different about this other area compared to every other area in the game is after you get the ability, you stay in the same area and don't move anywhere else. But there's still lots of change that occurs here. Because, well, you can now make a lot of change with your voice.
Yeah. Sort of changing the world around you to help you get through things.
Okay, let's try this once.
Oh.
Nah. So, one of the biggest uses of the suspend abuse is getting to the top of that platform early. However, it's also the hardest instance of that glitch. It saves the most time, but it's also the hardest by far.
It looks pretty rough.
Yeah.
It is so rough.
She got through it.
Let me know when you got some more time for donations, Aggie.
No.
Just whenever you have the chance, just let me know. I'm here.
Yeah, there's time for about one donation right now.
Sure. We have $10 from Anonymous. Just says, trans rights.
Heck yeah.
And
Trans
rights,
rights.
absolutely. So, right now we're coming up to what is the hardest trick of the run. This is known as no cycle. And so, after this, there's going to be a 2 frame perfect jump, if I can get it.
I believe you got this.
Almost. I will go for it again and then explain.
Yeah, no worries. Oh.
Oh, that's so close. So that is a 2 frame perfect, 2 frame perfect inputs, one after the other. You have to do a coyote jump off this platform, and then as you get to the other side, do another very precise jump. Oh my god, that's never happened.
You're all good.
That's never happened in runs before.
Hashtag that's never happened before. Classic marathon luck.
They said the thing.
I said the thing.
Alright, you got it. Oh, that was so close.
Just a pixel off.
I know. I thought you had it there. It was so incredibly close.
Okay, one more attempt.
Everybody believe in the chat.
No, let's move on. That's not.
It's okay.
Oh. So, that is by far the hardest trick in any percent no major glitches. the only people that currently go for that trick in runs is myself, Castlefoot, and Skylar.
I remember watching you practice that one, and it definitely does not look like an easy thing to manage. So,
Yeah. And even across all three of us, you can only get it about 25-30% of the time.
Oh my!
Wow.
So, yeah, double brain perfect tricks be like that.
And they do. And they do.
Let me know when there's a good spot for some incentive updates as well, Aggie.
Now was a perfect time.
Oh, great. I wanted to update everyone on our VVV incentive. It's called Doing Things the Hard Way, which is a very difficult trick to get a very shiny trinket in that run. Metroid Crime is going to do a really, really difficult and precise trick in that run, and we are trying to work towards $6,000 to meet that incentive. We're currently at $571, so we still have quite a ways to go. So let's get those donations in so we can make sure to see that trick. You really don't want to miss it. And then at the same time, your donation is also automatically going to go towards our bonus game for Toho 7 Perfect Cherry Blossom. We need to hit that $100,000 total donations, which is we're about $7,000 away from. It's so exciting. So please keep those donations coming in for the amazing charity Malala Fund. Thank you so much for your generosity.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Now we've collected all the stars, and
Whee!
with our power of Sing, we can flip the world, quite literally.
Turn the world on its head a little bit.
Yeah, turn the world upside down.
Or right side up in your case.
Yeah, everything's not perfect.
Beautiful.
Yep, chat, welcome to Australia.
Na-na-na-na-na. Ooh, that's a nice path there.
And now we have a very nice bridge or walkway.
Now we can finally get out of here?
Yeah, and some could call it a stairway to heaven.
Oh. Moving onward and upward. Surely nothing will try to come back or anything.
No, nothing at all. They're perfectly safe.
Oh, perfectly. Of course. Oh. What's that? Ah!
What's it? Eel? Is that eel? No, not an eel. It's an eldritch horror. Definitely eldritch.
Definitely eldritch.
Nope.
Oh. Ma.
Oh no! It's you. Oh no!
Oh. Darkness, go away.
You were the bird all along.
Yeah, you were the bird. You were also the eel. So good. He gets his shapeshift twice.
And we're not gonna let this darkness consume us, though. We're not gonna let us hold us back anymore. Not gonna happen. We're getting out of here one way or another. We don't give up.
Yeah, we're going to swim upwards. And might notice that we can't do the super swim anymore. I am sad that we can't do the super swim. I just want to swim.
I just want to get out of here.
Looks like you can't do very much right now, except just try to push up, huh?
Yeah, exactly. We can only push up. Push through the darkness. The darkness that is just before the dawn.
Ooh, before acceptance?
So we're going to say goodbye for one last time.
Goodbye, Mama. we're moving on.
Before we do the climb.
Yes, moving on to the 5th and final stage of acceptance. Final stage of grief. Went through quite the journey to get here. And I think we're ready to move on. First, we gotta pick up the pieces.
Yeah. Gotta pick up. We have the power. We can rebuild her.
We can fix her. Bring her back together. Uh-oh. Keep singing, Grease.
Now, everything is rebuilt.
Oh, that cutscene makes me want to just tear up so bad. Oh, it's so beautiful.
That cutscene.
How many people in chat failed the
shivers
do not
down my
cry?
spine.
Do not cry. Do not cry.
Yeah, that cutscene sends shivers down my spine every single time.
I can understand.
Even with over 600 hours in this game, it just so good.
It's gonna be okay, chat.
Yeah. We're going to make it.
We're moving on to greener pastures.
Yeah. Time is coming up very soon. But first, I'd like to make a few shout-outs. Thank you very much to Kat for doing commentary for me.
No problem.
The entire GRIS community. Time is coming up in a little bit. And time. Thank you very much. I'd like to continue the shout-outs to Castlefoot, Skylar, in particular. One person I really want to give a shout out to is Chris. He was the first person to discover the suspend abuse shenanigans. Absolutely amazing stuff. And I'd like to thank Kat for watching. And I'd also like to thank BDQ for having me on to showcase this such an incredible game.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Aggie, for that amazing GRIS run. You were incredible. And wow, such a powerful game. And thank you, everyone, for all of your wonderful donations. We have $100 from NATO saying, way to go. And with that, everybody, we are going to take a short break, stretch, hydrate, get some hot drinks, and we will be back in just a moment. Welcome back from the break, everybody. A reminder, we are Frost Fatales 2023, benefiting Malala Fund. A quick update on those incentives that we are currently working towards. We have a VVV, Doing Things the Hard Way incentive, where our runner, Metroid Crime, is going to do a very difficult trick that she doesn't need to do for the speed run, but she can do it for the incentive. And I've seen this trick. It's very impressive. You definitely don't want to miss it. So make sure to get those donations in. Our goal is $6,000 by the start of the VVV run, which is coming up a lot sooner than you think it is. So let's make sure to get those donations in. We're currently at $606. So we have about $5,400 more to go. We also, at the same time, are working towards our milestone bonus game, which is Toho 7 Perfect Cherry Blossom, which is coming later on today if we make it to that $100,000 total donations milestone marker. So you can get a 2-for-1 with those donations. You can get VVV, and Toho 7. So make sure to get those donations in, and don't forget to click Add Incentive when you are donating. We have some wonderful donations coming in. We have $75 from Mela Bella with no message. Thank you so much. We have $50 from Kat saying, lesson 3, lesson 3, lesson 3. And now we have a message from our incredible charity, Malala Fund.
I don't think I'm a good advisor in this. I try to meet my deadlines, and in my first year, I was really good and I was quite punctual. But with the passage of time, it just goes down a bit because you try to have a bit more fun than you should be having. For me, if you want to have a good university life, it's important for you to divide your time into kind of 3 sections. So one is your sleeping time and your rest time, one is the study time, and then one is socializing and having fun. University life could be a bit overwhelming because you feel like you have to make friends, you have to socialize, you have to do so much work, you have essays. So don't be surprised if your first essay is literally like a fail, because that's the point. When you go, you are jumping from like school level to university level. So it's a good learning experience for you. In the first year, you soon realize that everybody is new and everybody is trying to make friends. So just go ahead, take a step and, say hi, talk to people. It takes time to build trust and it takes time to feel comfortable. But with time, you realize that you can find amazing friends. Okay, I don't want to sound mean, but I'm like completely okay on my own. I do miss like my mom's rice and chicken curry or lamb curry. When you like have university food for so long, you just eat whatever is there at house. For me, one of the best things in university was becoming more confident and finding friends and actually finding myself. I thought that I had lost myself a bit. When I went to university, I found amazing friends who just made me feel like I can actually express myself and I can actually be myself. I started feeling that, yes, I can connect to kind of the old Malala, which I was, like being funny, just doing, weird stuff, or like just saying whatever came to my mouth. Before I used to hesitate, but now I'm just so comfortable. Whoever is applying to university right now, I would say ask for help. Always do not hesitate to do that. Don't worry too much about whether you would get accepted or not, because you have tried your best. You have sent your application then. If you get in, if you don't get in, it wouldn't matter as much, because whichever university you go to, you will have fun and you will enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, share and comment. Where?
And we are back with Frost Fatales 2023. We've got some more donations coming in. We have $25 from Polarity Bear with no comment. Thank you so much. Quick update on our incentives. We are sitting at $631 out of $6,000 for VVV. We still have quite a ways to go for that. Can we maybe get a $6 donation train going for the 6 Vs in VVV? Let's get that donation incentive met, everybody. We have $25 from Kay with no message. Thank you so much for your donations. And with that, I believe that we are ready to get our Sheepo run going. So everybody, please get excited for our Sheepo All Bosses run on the PC by the incredible Cutie Roo.